It is the 24th day of February 2022. It is a Thursday, and you know what it is. We'll definitely be reviewing Champions League football matches that went down yesterday. More importantly, we'll also have a preview of Europa League matches that will take place today. But the big one when it comes to domestic scene is about the Super Falcons, who sealed their qualification for the African Women's Cup of Nations that is taking place later this year, July precisely. Now, welcome to the show. I'm Samson Oloide, and I'm not doing this alone. I've got a guest with me who joins me via the phone. Akim Olarinwaju is my guest. Akim, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Samson. Thank you for having me.
Yes, so let's start from home. Charity, that's where they say it begins. And it's all about the Super Falcons qualification for the African Women's Cup of Nations. It was against Ivory Coast over 2 legs, and they were able to prevail 2-0. It ended here in Nigeria, and just yesterday they were able to get a 1-0 victory in Ivory Coast, and it means 3-0 on aggregate. They've qualified for the African Women's Cup of Nations. What do you make of that, really?
Wow, it's an excellent performance to our girls. Thanks to the wonderful work our coach is doing, Coach Owodron. Since inception that he has been the governor for the Super Falcons, the performance of the team has been so tremendous.
Yes.
But in Abuja, they had two goals against the Ivorians that had almost 13 goals against their counterpart before they qualified to this final stage. All in all, the Super Falcons are show forth their doggedness and they are champion in Africa.
Looking at it, I mean, this is a team without, super forward Asisa Oshoala. They were still able to get the job done. Esther Okoronkwo scored a late goal yesterday in Ivory Coast, talking about an 87th minute strike to ensure that we ran out 3-0 winners on aggregate. But you have to give kudos to the goalkeeper as well, who made a penalty save, early on in the game. That's goalkeeper Nna Dozie.
Oh, thank you, Samson. Like I rightly said, it's a very great joy to me to see that the girls are getting stronger in each of the matches that they have been playing.
Yes.
And don't forget, the Super Falcons, they are the champions of Africa.
Definitely.
And for the fact that Asisa Oshoala was not in that particular two-leg match,
Yeah.
have shown that the team is not depending on any single player.
Definitely.
And each of the players have come out to show forth their capability, their strength, coupled with all the new blood in the team. So the coach has actually done a very, very good job. And thanks also for the support of the NFF.
Yes.
For what they have been doing. They actually get, presently now I can tell you that the team are in good readings now.
Definitely.
I pray that their next this tournament, outcome 2022, they are going to perform excellently well.
Talking about new blood, we have the white lady in our mix, talking about Ashley Plumtree, and you could see her just break into the dance. She did the same thing here in Nigeria, and she did, she also had to come up with the dance steps just yesterday after the triumph. What do you make of her addition to the team? How much of an impact has she had in the Super Falcons team?
Yeah, you can see now presently that there has been a lot of competition in the team.
Yeah.
Both the new player and the local player, the player that has been in the team before.
Yes.
You can see that there is a lot of competition. The first leg match that we played against Kundova, we could see that it was a new player in the team from the US club side.
Yes.
And we have seen a tremendous improvement in terms of competition for shirts among the girls. So I hope this will actually transform to good results when the tournament starts proper.
Okay, let's talk a bit of controversy, because shortly after the girls won the match and they arrived in Nigeria, they were detained at the Abuja airport, and that was regards, by the NCDC officials, it must be said, and it was regards issues of COVID tests, and the sites, that we saw weren't so pleasant regards to how they were being treated. Some of the players had to even sit on the floor, and some were wailing, crying. It was really a sorry sight, really. These are ladies who have just qualified the nation for a major tournament, the biggest women's football tournament on the continent. What do you make of that controversy, really?
Well, something I want you to believe that every country, irrespective whether you're in Nigeria or you are from outside the country, there are procedures that guide this COVID rule of the thing.
Yes.
And the Center for Disease Control, they already have principles in terms of the foreigners that come down to Nigeria.
Yes.
And with that, it shows that we can't look at it that probably maybe they try to do something that are not lawful.
Lawful,
as
exactly.
Lawful and legislation actually follows it. I think it would have been good if the girls actually they follow the necessary procedure. And all in all, the girls have actually they make the country proud, and I believe all the other things will be definitely resolved. This is Nigeria. We know how it goes. They will definitely resolve all the necessary other things, and I believe such will never repeat itself in the coming games.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Sometimes it could just be a gap in communication. It could just be, you know, as a result of certain officials being negligent in their duties, because the women shouldn't have to go through this. You could see one of the players breaking down there on the floor crying and all. It's not a good sight, but we also understand that the health and safety of Nigerians, especially during this pandemic, is also of utmost concern. So let's just hope that everything is resolved and the ladies can concentrate on prosecuting the African Women's Cup of Nations, which takes place from July 2nd to the 23rd in Morocco. That's the host nation. So we hope the Super Falcons, I beg your pardon, the very best when it comes to defending their trophy. Now let's delve quickly to the European scene. It's still football, and we'll definitely have to start with Liverpool. 6-0 over Leeds United. At some point, January 15th precisely, today's 24th, so that's just a month and 9 days ago, Manchester City were leading with 14 points, although Liverpool had 2 games at hand, but now it's down to 3 points. What do you make of Liverpool's performance yesterday?
Well, their match against Leeds, let me call it extraordinary excellent.
Yes.
The guys, they actually know what they want, and they actually go for it. And they knew that if they should lose that match, the gap between them and Manchester City will get bigger. Now they still have almost like 14 matches to the end of the season, and for them to actually lose any game at this very point will be very catastrophic.
Yes.
So Man City, in terms of the Man City, I guess because of so many schedule of games.
Yes.
At the European level, it's affecting their premiership performance.
Yes.
But nevertheless, Liverpool has actually proved so excellent yesterday.
Okay, talking about Liverpool, for those who do not know, they currently have the stats when it comes to goals. The top 3 scorers in the league, Mohamed Salah, got a brace yesterday, has 19 goals. You also have Diogo Jota with 12 goals and Sadio Mane, 11 goals. It's all about Liverpool. Even on the assist list, you have Mohamed Salah with 10 assists. You also have Trent Alexander-Arnold with 10 assists, and you also have Andy Robertson with 9 assists. So the momentum definitely it's with Liverpool. Let's see how Manchester City is able to respond. Now let's move over to the biggest club competition in Europe, UEFA Champions League. Yesterday we had action between Atletico Madrid and Manchester United, and it was another late strike. Alanga this time around making it count for United to leave the tie poisely balanced. Yesterday night, do you think United were deserving of a draw?
Well, if we look at their performance in the second half,
okay,
you could see that they deserve a particular, but their performance in the first half was nothing to write home about.
Okay.
I believe Man United presently now, they are going through a whole lot of reconstructions, and they are yet to actually get their starting level properly. Cavani is not happy, and I hope also Ronaldo as well. And this time, the caliber of players, they are front strikers. They also believe that they are almost at the peak of their career.
Yes.
And I think they need, Man United, they need a very young strikers in the front very well. And counting on Rashford at this certain time, it's like he has yet to actually get his readings after his injury issues. But all in all, they've been able to get to one point that